All right, popping. Obviously, the I named it popular because this guy in the bathroom was singing. I went into a. It was a bathroom. All right, but yeah, he was singing that one song. Popular. You know, you're gonna be popular. Something like that. That is how it goes, but I don't know the words exactly. But it sounded like he was in theater, perhaps. Let's see what we get though. Out and about. I was gonna do a short, but the energy felt like it just required so much more digging to finish out the message. And I get tired of doing those individual like 3 minute like I be having to stop my thought, pick up where I left off. It's too much. All right, what do we have? Oh, I heard they did not stop making bad bitches when they made you. Yep, that's what I heard. Moon. So something's going on in somebody's subconscious mind here. Like there may be insecurities or things they're trying to keep secret from themselves, or even, well, okay, I'll put it this way. It always starts with people in themselves, their relationship with themselves. Okay? It's never about you. It's always about the relationship to the self. When we're dealing with other people, and even with you, it's always about what you're going through. If you're being honest with yourself, how many times do you go to a situation, perhaps make a mistake, and you actually meant to hurt that person? Like initially, maybe perhaps they did something where they didn't mean to hurt you, and you played the tit for tat game. If you're going and hurting people on purpose, you need to think about that. But I doubt people are really just, I choose to keep hope alive that people are acting subconsciously from places that they are not yet themselves aware of. The moon. Okay? And so say someone is keeping a secret from you. Perhaps it's because they have an insecurity. And it's because they haven't yet acknowledged it within themselves to know that in order to bring it to you. Some people are not going to apologize because they genuinely don't believe that they did anything wrong. Why would we, not believe we did anything wrong? Well, because maybe the way that we were raised or the way that we've experienced things in the past that make us feel justified in acting the way that we act. I doubt that people are genuinely just going around hurting people unless you are, and then you need to assess that and perhaps talk to someone to help you understand why you do that. You know what I'm saying? No judgment here. We're not here to judge anybody because we all make mistakes. We all do things that don't make sense, and we are all here to learn lessons. And I'm not here to like vilify people who've made mistakes where they've hurt people and they didn't understand, well, why did I do that? You go ask somebody for help to help you understand why you might do something like that, if that's you. But I'm not getting that. I'm actually getting that there's somebody here who may be keeping an emotion secret, and the reason is because they haven't really yet addressed it within themselves, and there actually could be a desire to present some sort of a solid offer to somebody here, but again, someone is struggling to bring it to the forefront. It's still hidden within their subconscious. They're still probably processing why it is that they feel this way. Maybe there's somebody here who is attracted to you in some sort of way, and they're wondering, why do I feel this way? Why do I desire to bring an offer? And it's probably they haven't yet addressed that. Again, I do not promote waiting around. Move through space, move through time, and continue to progress in order to attract higher timelines for yourself. Focus in on yourself. The Ten of Pentacles is there. Someone could definitely want to offer something, but they might be experiencing some sort of inner turmoil in regards to it, some sort of inner conflict, a battle of some sort. Yeah, something is weighing very heavily on somebody's mind and their emotional space. This could be you. Perhaps you want to bring something, or bring an offer out of the ether. So perhaps you have like a really great idea, right? Hello. Perhaps you have a really great idea, something that came into mind, something that would actually bring you a whole lot of money. But you feel insecure about bringing it into the forefront, bringing it out to the public for everyone to see, to know this is you, because you're not sure about how it will turn out for you, and it's actually causing some sort of heaviness in the subconscious mind. You might not be feeling it at ease, or might even be like I'm getting a snappy energy. It's like, what? But you don't mean what. It's just a lot of things going on, a lot of responsibilities. Whatever this is, it's causing some sort of burden for somebody here. Let's see. And perhaps it has to do with the fact that someone is being overly logical about something. There's no need to be so logical about it. There's like no need to get out of the thoughts with it and bring it down and ground it, you know. For somebody out there, you got like this idea or an opportunity to do something or whatever you're needing to, or you've already been putting your head above your heart, but there's sometimes things require you to just move with the flow of your heart. But this energy is someone got to get out of thinking about something. Like it doesn't even feel like, it just feels like logic. They're analyzing something. It's becoming a burden for them. They're analyzing something. This could be you, right? Oh, I'm trying to figure something out. It seems like a burden, trying to get a new perspective. What's up with this? Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, somebody's trying to gain a new perspective here. On what? Perhaps a partnership? Equal give and take, like reciprocity. I heard there's this one reader who explained it really good. This could be you talking to a cashier, but this is something where the energy is reciprocal. What is what? Who are you? What's up with you? That's a lot too many. Hey, clarify the name for me. The Empress. So there is a desire to make something grow and have something balanced and be just. Something wants to blossom out of someone's subconscious mind. It's ready to grow. Or your mind. Ooh. This could, okay, energetically, it could represent a process that would happen for you mentally. And it requires people to have like a little bit deeper knowledge or to go research for themselves. But there's a portion in our brain called the hippocampus, right? And when we experience traumatic events, it stunts our mental growth and we don't quite mature. So something really terrible can happen at like age 4 or age 5, and you would be stuck there in regards to situations similar to that until you go back to that time and mature your mind from that place. It's a really awesome concept. I think if you were to read up on it to understand it, then you would get a better understanding of what's happening in the mind when we choose to mature and we choose to let things from the past go and see them from a new perspective that allows us to blossom and allows us to flourish in life and thrive, rather than be from a space of maybe even surviving because someone works really hard and it's becoming a burden to kind of be maybe logical about situations. And it might be that someone is recognizing that they're maturing from that state of mind of being always having to outthink it feels like someone has to outthink the next person, or maybe has to be 10 steps ahead. And when you're in Empress energy, that's not necessarily an energy that you're going to be in. You may very well be able to make great decisions for yourself while still resting and relaxing and receiving in a particular energy. But not the King of Swords. He's not a receiver. He might receive some sort of knowledge, but he also has a sword that he holds up. So there is a boundary between a person and the King of, or you know, whatever energy would come up against the King of Swords, not the Empress. She's very welcoming, very inviting. Even you can tell her legs are very relaxed. They're even open. Almost she's ready to welcome a child if it were to like run up to her. It's that kind of energy. Not the King of Swords. He's very cold. He's not very welcoming. And it's like maybe you're moving out of this energy and into the Empress energy. And for others of you, there is a very strong, passionate energy here where someone is burdened by their thoughts and trying to gain a new perspective. They have this strong desire to procreate. This is the best way I could say that. Okay. But that's for somebody. Yeah, someone seems determined to move forward and be victorious, to try to put in the work. Okay. Yeah. So whatever this past energy is, someone is wanting to call a judgment for it and bring in the new energy for sure. They're figuring out ways to manifest this for themselves. They're finding the opportunity. They're finding a way to plant the seed. They're finding a way to bring that practicality into the situation. Where again, they were up in their heads. They're now bringing something down to earth in order to experience a level of success perhaps that they haven't yet experienced. Okay. Don't fall. It did anyways, so I'm gonna take it. What time is it? Okay, cool. Again, this could be a level of success that someone hasn't yet experienced. It brings in some sort of stability, and there's almost this need to bring a light energy, a fresh energy, like like this motorcycle in the background. Things might not go so smooth. They might not go so smooth the first or second time around, maybe not even the third time around, but eventually someone will get it. They will have some sort of progression. They will literally take some sort of journey from being the Page of Pentacles into becoming a King of Pentacles. And this is another thing that they've been trying to gain a new perspective on. How do they do that? They could be learning the rules. They could be learning the Hermetic axiom of like feminine and masculine principles and how to use them and how to be in each one of those energies and what you would use them for, you know, how they work best for us. Because if you were always in your masculine energy or you're always in your feminine energy, believe me, you're unbalanced. You're completely unbalanced. If you're always, you're unbalanced. Could be causing a little bit of anxiety, or they're moving on from that like processing and analyzing or being so logical, and they're realizing that it's helping like destabilize some sort of anxiety. Like anxiety was like a default setting and it's going away. Like there's a new default setting, maybe like relaxation and calm. I heard soft girl era. What? All right. Let's see what we got. We got a few minutes. The world. Ah, yeah, cycle. Closing out this cycle of overworking yourself, of slaving for the man. The man could be you, right? You could have just thought, I need to work real hard to achieve my goals. And you're finding that you don't actually have to work really hard. You just have to find the opportunities and take time to relax and stop and smell the flowers and lollygag and dilly-dally and take your time and receive and be more sensual with the world. Look around, smell, laugh a little, enjoy the food, enjoy the space, and you find yourself to be way more aware in the present and current moment. And you are receiving. And receiving doesn't only mean that you're getting gifts, right? You are receptive. And what are you receptive to? All the information that is around you, because you're present in the current moment. Your mind is not distracting you. You're not focused somewhere else on something else. No, you're all right here in the present moment. And everything that's going around you is trying to tell you something about where you are, what you're experiencing, what you like, what you don't like, the experiences that you're attracting, why you're attracting them, who you are. Kind of like checkpoints. When you're sitting presently in reality, take it as like a checkpoint. A checkpoint. Where am I at? Am I somewhere that I like to be? If not, why am I here? And why don't I just leave? Because I have the ability to leave. How do I feel? Is it good? Is it not? If it's good, then I need to recognize I really enjoy this feeling right now, and attract more situations that mimic that, so that you can continue to stay in the present moment and enjoy the abundance of life, and recognize that you have to be heaven to attract it. Be at a place in a state of peace, because it's capable. You're capable of having it. It's possible. You know, we can all achieve that state within ourselves and have it. I always say that the people of heaven have characteristics before they got there. And nobody necessarily gets it. I've never read any description from any major religion or minor religion, theologies, mythologies, quote unquote, whatever you would like to call it. Never read where the people who are in this heaven-like state of being and state of mind got into heaven by not living like people in heaven. People who go to heaven were grateful people. People who go to heaven, they shared, they were honorable people, they were honest people. You know what I'm saying? They were interested in community. They were interested in being with their loved ones. They were interested in having fun, laughing, and enjoying themselves in this lifetime. So before you know what I'm saying, kick the bucket. Experience heaven on earth, because you can, you know. And there's this like thing where someone is getting out of that logical state of mind so they can be in that receptive space, so they can receive more of that abundant feeling, that calmness, that peace that we all deserve to have. Don't let no one fool you. TV, social media will try to fool you. It'll try to have you wrapped up like, oh, you're not going to be happy until you have the best car. You're not going to be fulfilled until you go on this trip. Your man don't love you if he ain't buy you this and this. They're trying to steal your peace and market off of it. They're market off your peace. They sell you peace, and then they run you dry. You wonder what's going on with me. Someone is manipulating you to constantly be in this like mental energy when you could just kind of enjoy yourself. You could also be recognizing something online as well, something that everyone can see. Someone is deciding to take action on this new version of life for themselves. Taking action, and in this way, what I mean is they're being like diligent and vigilant. Like they have a target and they're determined to reach some sort of outcome for themselves. And it's new. They're determined. It's fixed. The energy here is fixed. Because we have the King of Wands. That could be Leo, right? And then the Six of Wands is here. They determined to have some sort of success. And there's something that may be recognized by lots and lots of people. It might even be you. Almost is like a... This kind of look like a... Am I tripping? Do it look like a celebration parade? Yeah, like I don't know. And it's like, oh, I don't know if I can show those because she got titties. Can I say titties? Whatever. I don't know. My bad, y'all. Let's see. I don't know what the rules are here. So it seems too like someone might be like living out some sort of childhood dream with the Fool and the Six of Cups. Or they're remembering how something was when they were a child. Or returning to some sort of childlike state does end up maturing somebody. And it kind of like makes someone is like ready to take action, prepared to take action. They're not afraid. Like that's the thing. It's like fearless action forward towards something. And it's a really exciting energy. It seems like it's going to bring someone in success. And it feels very adventurous. Like something here is so adventurous. So adventurous. Yeah, the Hangman and the Ace of Pentacles comes out again. A new perspective is being gained, and it's definitely presenting somebody with a tangible like opportunity to bring something down into the physical. Something stable, something solid to bring down. It's like a gift. So this energy, it almost, it's like you get gifted with one particular energy, and how do I explain? It seems like you're gifted with the energy, and because of the energy, you get like more benefits. But when it's like financial benefits, it requires you to use your discernment on where to take action. It's like, but you have to trust yourself and know. You know when to take action. You'll be like led. And you have to trust your emotions. You have to trust that you have stable enough emotions to make certain decisions. You know what I'm saying? You got to trust that like your heart isn't leading you wrong in some sort of sense. Like that's the feeling. You're ready to take leaps forward. You're ready. You're a leader. You're passionate. You just know that this is the right thing. You feel it in your gut. This is the kind of feeling that I'm getting. You feel it in your gut. This is the right thing. This is the next move. This is the next step. This is taking me to the next level. This is maturing me. Someone is like, whoa. It's a very passionate energy. The Wheel of Fortune. Whenever I see the King of Wands, there's some cards that I feel that even though they're seemingly no connection in that sense, there's some cards I just feel are totally connected. And when I see the Wheel of Fortune and I see the King of Wands, I always feel like the King of Wands is some sort of archer that hits his target. He makes things happen for himself. The wheel turns in his the Wheel of Fortune turns in his favor because he makes it turn in his favor. He doesn't necessarily take no for an answer, and he is a leader. He's action oriented. He's going towards something. He might fail, but he will get up and he will try again. I tell you, I always feel like he hits his target. Whenever I get the Wheel of Fortune with the King of Wands, I get fortune favors the bold. That is the energy. Okay. So whatever this is going to allow someone to get out of their head and exit from this mental space. Hi, Chu. I'm reading. And exit from this mental space and exit from this place of this idea like I need to win regardless. I gotta win at all costs. Okay. Let me see. You are already a winner. Just go into situations with your heart open. Open so that you can receive. Don't shut yourself off to that part of receiving emotionally. Someone needs to know this. Don't shut yourself off to receiving emotionally, because there's so much important information that you can get when allowing yourself to be open from the heart space. This is so important. Like, it really, really is important. Say that you're dealing with somebody, and the truth is we're all mirrors to one another. And you're dealing with somebody, but you're shut off to them emotionally, right? You won't open to them emotionally. Well, there may be parts of yourself to discover through them, through experiencing them and saying, okay, we're alike in these ways, or we're not alike in these ways. I like these qualities, or I don't like these qualities. It's a lot for you to be able to experience from that emotional space. Like when you decide, okay, I'm going to grow up. I'm going to allow myself to have these emotional experiences that may seem scary, right? They might seem scary. It might seem scary to like recommit yourself to someone, or give your heart to someone, or even a situation, like without placing doubt on it, right? Say you want to get a job and you're placing all this negative mindset or negative or some sort of doubt regarding your fulfillment with the situation. You're going into it and you're not experiencing that emotional fulfillment, and you're not allowing it to be mirrored back to you because you won't receive it. You won't be able to experience the happiness because you refuse to receive it. You can't feel the happiness because you don't want to receive it, because you're afraid of it, because maybe whatever happened in the past. But if you choose to open yourself up and go into the situation openly and experience, you get to have that back and forth interaction and exchange. You get to see where maybe I can grow in this place, or maybe I can teach this person how to grow in this place, and maybe we can have a better relationship. It won't happen if you shut off to the situation. Okay, so I'll get like a few cards to end it out, like advice, and I'm done. And then I'm done. All right, the Wheel of Fortune again. The Wheel of Fortune. The World is at the bottom of the deck, and the Temperance is up there. The Star is right there, and the Eight of Swords is right there. It's like you're getting out of Eight of Swords energy and into peaceful, calm, healed type energy. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. Tides are turning. Things are changing for somebody. With this energy, for whenever you watch it, allow yourself to tap into the energy and sit in the energy. Allow yourself to have that energy, because you're attracting in your happiness, your abundance. This is something you've been contemplating. You'll also be moving out of the energy of contemplating how to bring it in. You'll just know that it's something that you emotionally experience. If you continue to think about it and analyze it, it's not you're not experiencing it from the emotional space. You're experiencing it from the mental space, and then you're logically analyzing it and then trying to understand what's this and what's that. You're not allowing yourself to just receive it and take it in for whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Knight of Cups. Put the rose colored glasses back on. Just enough. You know, I'm not saying be stupid, but put the rose colored glasses back on. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's an opportunity for sure. And it's time to bring it into the physical with the Ace of Swords. You have the clarity. You have the clarity that you seek. With that being said, I hope that helped, and I will catch you guys another time. Maybe another day. Maybe later on tonight. All right.